that's a key thing too, and in recruiting to any organization is if you can recruit character too, and how do you find that?
Do you think that's part of the reason you stayed in college? That you were able to mold and be around young men, and if it were today, do you think you would have made the jump to the NBA?
I would have made the jump. Yeah, if it was, because it is that now.
Yeah.
You know, like I call it crossing bridges. So he and I crossed a number of bridges together, not just player bridges, but
life.
Yeah. And that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then financially, college coaches then after were making a lot of money. Not as much as I could have made, but it wasn't that. It was just all that. You know, however, if I was 60 today and still coaching at Duke, I would think very seriously about coaching in the NBA because right now it is a pay-for-play sport, and so is football. There's nothing wrong with that. It just, if I'm going to do that, I'd rather do it at a level, at the highest level, where I have an organization around me doing all the stuff. So all I have to do is coach.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Now, the job that John Shire has as coach is complicated. You know.
Everything's a one-year contract.
He's a CEO.
He's a CEO in a business that is run wild.
Yeah, I was going to say he's a CEO, but to your point, he's not insulated from a bunch of the other work, right? He has to go do a bunch of the work directly on the recruiting, for instance, right? The 2 years for 1 year.
Not only that, but you know, every kid today has an agent. Even your walk-ons have agents. They have NIL. Every kid,
Walk-ons?
Every kid has an agent.
What? Wow.
Are you kidding me? Of course that's true. Not all of them have what Cooper Flagg is doing, but they get something.
Yeah.
And they get a lot. I mean, most of the really good players playing college basketball are making six figures and above. You know, like the common fan, that's not just, that's everywhere. Or it's at a place that's going to disappear. You know, like, and so, like as a coach, you have to have people talking to agents.
Yeah.
It's a business now.
Yeah.
It is, while you're still doing college.
Yeah.
And in saying that, the sport has not suffered. You know, there's great basketball games and whatever, but for the sake of the sport and for the sake of the kids, it should be transparent.
Yes.
Like, whatever school I'm at, you're at another school. I don't know what your guys are getting. You don't know what my guys are getting. In the NBA, everyone knows everything.
Yeah.
It's transparent. And also where the kids are protected more. And the model for college athletics has been exploded. And somehow the power conferences and the commissioners have to put their arms around this and figure out what this new model is. We don't have a model yet.
Yeah.
We do not. The NCAA has not been a well-run organization, and it could be more well-run if it had antitrust protection.
If you were running it.
No.
College czar, maybe? You know?
No. I'm happy working for the NBA. That's the one thing. No way. No way. However, if I could, I'm trying to help in whatever way I can. Really, it should be run by the people who are doing it. College basketball has never been run by the people doing it. And in other words, a college coach has never been in a room where all these decisions are made.
Yeah.
And which is stupid. And so what I'm saying is the coaches and their organization should take control and figure out the new
Yeah.
paradigm, for it shouldn't be a retired coach who does not have a feel anymore of, like, when I talked to John Shire, I said, I can tell you about the mistakes and the good decisions I made and a whole bunch of things, but not in NIL.
Yeah.
And transfer portal.
My NIL was the extra meatball at the cafeteria over there.
You got an extra meatball.
I got an extra meatball. I did. That was my NIL.
I'm going to find that person who gave it.